G'day YouTube, and welcome back to my Transformers unboxing video series. Today I have a bot for you that actually arrived on Monday, and then I had another character arrive yesterday. So what does that mean? It means the final order of how I'm going to be revealing my final wave of Transformers is going to go. It's all been determined with one exception. I ordered a smaller Autobot on AliExpress a while back, and it hasn't arrived yet. And the shipping was marked as pending this whole time. So in my experience on AliExpress, whenever it shows as shipping pending for this long, it was never shipped. Either it was a fraudulent transaction or the seller didn't have it in stock even though they had it for sale, and so it's never gone out. So what I have to do is wait for the time to elapse before I can open a dispute and get a refund, which is supposed to happen, I think Saturday night is the final deadline. So I'm gonna do that Saturday night, get a refund, and then reorder this guy. So he's gonna show up down the road. So for now though, all the ones I have left in my possession are all the ones I've ordered, all the ones that I've been able to find at a price point I want. So this is kind of the final wave, barring future developments way down the line. So this is it. So this character today is the one I received on Monday. And he is an Autobot, one of the original ones that crashed on the Ark on Earth in the start of the Transformers TV series. And he is one of the smaller characters that was originally in the Microbots line. So I will introduce him to you right now, but it'll be a little different. Let's just show you. It is the Autobot Grump. Now what does Grump mean? Can you figure out who this is? Because there's no picture and the name is obviously wrong. So based on the color scheme and the name Grump, I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to guess who he is. If you haven't been able to figure it out, if you're not a Transformers fan, this is actually the Autobot Gears. Now, why is he nicknamed Grump by this Bad Cube company that made him? He's nicknamed Grump because he's grumpy. He is a curmudgeonly kind of Autobot who is sick of their situation. He doesn't like Earth. He doesn't want to be on Earth. He wants to be back on Cybertron. He wants the war to be over. And so it just generally makes his demeanor kind of sour. He's like the grumpy Care Bear, right? That's kind of his purpose in this cartoon. He's the grumpy guy. That being said, you can tell that his grumpiness is also somewhat of a veneer, you know? Like you can tell by his actions and sometimes the cracks he lets through his exterior that he does care deeply about his comrades and about their cause and getting the job done, basically. So Gears is kind of a pickup truck SUV type machine, and he's not very fast, he's not very big, he's got that sullen attitude, but he is very strong and he is very reliable as well. So he can haul lots of stuff, he can lift lots of stuff. He is a strong, reliable Autobot who does bring a lot to the table for the Autobot cause. So now I'm going to show you a couple of clips spliced together here from an episode called Fire in the Sky that will kind of showcase to you Gears' demeanor, his voice, both of his robot mode and his alt mode as he gets into some misadventures alongside a few of his Autobot comrades. So let's take a look.
Teletran 1, activate all atmospheric sensors for a worldwide weather report.
Temperatures now 40 degrees below normal and falling rapidly. Entire planet freezing.
The heat energy from the Earth's core is somehow being drained away.
Megatron and the Decepticons. I bet they're behind this.
Autobots, transform. Move in quickly and secure your positions. Go!
What's wrong, Gears? Move it!
I got a tingle in my sensor links, like we might be falling right into a trap. Ironhide's carrying too much lead in his caboose. This freezing weather's icing my relays.
My electro scanner says that big Decepticon took Spike and Sparkplug this way. Come on, guys.
No sign of Ironhide and the others, Optimus. You suppose they're lost?
Possibly. There are hundreds of tunnels down here.
Well, I'll be reprogrammed with the rivet roller. Just like Optimus figured. They're draining the heat energy right out of the Earth's core.
Look at that stack of Energon cubes. We'd better find Optimus and the others before the Decepticons find us.
Ah, the work goes well. Soon we will have all the Energon cubes we need.
Then we'll soon return to Cybertron and leave this dead planet of ice behind us?
Yes, Starscream. Unless we are foolish enough to be careless. Seize those Autobots! Dispose of them immediately.
With pleasure, Megatron.
So there you get a sense of kind of what Grump is all about in terms of his attitude and stuff and kind of what he looked like. And you can tell, like, I always think of Gears as kind of like an older Autobot just because his voice sounds more old man to me, and then combine that with his kind of grumpy attitude, and he kind of reminds me of he's like a little old man. That's what I always thought of Gears. I always really liked the Gears character. I have his G1 Microbot toy. I always thought he was a pretty cool character. So this is kind of, even though he's really tiny, this is like, remember when I did Cliff Jumper a few videos ago and I picked up the box and I was like, oh my God, this seems so small, right? Like this is same Cliff Jumper size, which makes sense because they were both similar size in Microbots, you know, so, but it just seems so small, right? So, but I can't wait to see what good old Gears looks like and get him out of this box and see a modern version. But before we do that, let's have a look at his tiny minuscule G1 toy.